This sound like new word.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's King, and we back with another video. Nah, I'm just playing. Today I'm gonna be discussing trading real quick. Hold on, let me set my shit up. I have my little tripod going on. You feel me? Yeah. I really don't give a fuck about copywriting no more. Like, I don't care. I'm still gonna play my music. All right, y'all. So this. All right, y'all. So I'm basically door dashing right now, and I had did an order, bro. Well, it wasn't really an order, but I had to take pictures. All right, y'all. So basically, I had to do a DoorDash order, but I'm back. And basically, what I wanted to say was, I don't even know what the fuck I was saying, but I was saying that this is gonna be a video based on things they don't tell you. Some things they don't tell you about day trading, bro. And this is for Future King. I'm making this video for Future King and people that like to day trade or just like to watch me, I guess. I'm gonna start doing YouTube for real once I move to LA. And that's really soon. I don't wanna. Day trading, bro, day trading is not for the weak. Like, that's number one. Day trading is not for the weak, I'm telling y'all. If you think you're just about to hop into day trading and just make money, make hella money, it's not gonna happen. Like, it's really psychology, discipline, psychology. Like, it's so crazy. At first it's really crazy. Like, you can be up $600 in one trade, and then you could be down $2,000. Like, and you have to accept it. You literally can't do shit about it because you did the play. You feel me? And most people like to say, well, classify trading as gambling. It's not gambling because you're in control of what you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? If you're gambling, you're not in control. If you roll the dice or you at the casino just throwing out money, taking guesses and shit, that's gambling. You can also gamble when trading, guessing and just going in and out, trying to make money, not knowing if the candlesticks are gonna go up or down. Then, nigga, that's gambling, and that's how you really blow accounts and lose money. I'm not gonna lie, I blew 2 accounts already, maybe 3. I probably blew 3 accounts, and they were all funded with over $1,000. But it is what it is. Just do not put money in your accounts. Do not put money in your accounts that you cannot. I mean, that you don't. Damn, fuck. Don't use the money that you know you cannot lose. Do not play your rent money. Do not fund your account with rent money. I used to just do demo. Paper money to execute and trade and be consistent and learn, you know, build that skill. You feel what I'm saying? So day trading is more so skill driven, skill built, whatever you want to call it. And so I say that to say, don't get into this shit thinking you're just about to come and just get rich real quick or just make money. Like, I'm telling you, you're gonna shit every dollar out. Nah. It's not for the weak. If you can't tolerate people, if you can't tolerate customer service, if you haven't did internal alignment, if you haven't did any identity work, if you haven't been through real shit in your life and you're a pussy, then you may not survive. I mean, you can, it's possible. If you're your own philanthropist, then you know not to play with your fucking money because you're the one that's funding it. So yeah, just build the skill first. Please build the skill, use the same setup, execute. You feel me? And yeah, so all right, we're gonna move into, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it really does play with your mind. It really does. Like, it really makes you perceive money differently. Like, it's crazy. You will go to work and work 8 hours for what, $100, but whenever you trade, you can be up $300 in 10 minutes or like an hour or whatever, depending on how you perform within the market that day. I don't know what to title this sentiment. Like, I don't know, but as I said, it's not something you could just get straight into. You have to internalize, introspect before you even get into trading. That's something that every trader says, because whenever I was watching videos in high school about trading, they would all say that same shit. So I mean, that's not really something that day traders wouldn't say. Anyways, whatever. So another thing, just because you are skilled or a professional day trader, that does not mean you will have green days every single time. Your setup is not going to hit every single time. You could have the perfect setup. 9 times out of 10, that setup works 80% out of 100%. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the key. That's exactly how you become a profitable day trader, by allowing your setup to win. Well, your setup to be liable 80% of the time, which means you're profitable. You feel me? You have more wins than losses, and your losses are really low. So pro traders take, I'm not gonna say me because I'm not pro yet, but you know, pre-pro, nigga. Pro traders, they have 80% of wins, correct? And then they have 20% losses, we could say. Okay, the setup works 80% of the time. So that 20% of losses is also a minimum. It's low. So let's say a 1-to-3 ratio. The 3 is the profit, the 1 is the loss. So if you take a loss of the day, just take the loss and move on to the next. So whenever you do lose and that setup doesn't work in between that 20% range, then shit, you'll be straight because it's a tiny loss. Big wins, tiny losses. So there's that. What else? Future king, young kings, who the fuck ever, whoever wants to day trade, whatever. But I'm also speaking to myself as well. Follow the rules. You have to set up rules and follow the rules. Do not revenge trade. I'm not gonna lie. I do revenge trade sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, because y'all really just sat there and took my money. Like, now I'm irritated. You feel me? But you have to be disciplined enough to just close the laptop and just wait until the next trading day. You feel me? Be prepared for the next day and have the bandwidth in order to be profitable the next day. You feel me? But sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, this is the only acceptable revenge trading. Basically, boom, I lost this. Okay, small little loss, whatever, cool. Let's say I lose $1,000 or like $500. Okay, cool. That's nothing compared to wins. You lose $500, king, but you usually make 15 to 2,000 profit. So it's like $500. That was nothing. It's cool. We're gonna make that tomorrow plus more. But I will wait for another setup because I probably trade 2 to 3 max a day, and that's it. After that, discipline, close the laptop. But if I sit there in the market after a loss and I wait for another setup just to see if I'm able to revenge trade, I'm not gonna lie, it's not even revenge trade, it's really retaliation, vengeance, because yeah, like, bring it back. You know, I'm strategically doing it and not gambling just because, you know, I'm mad I lost my money. It's really just more so, let's see if we can run this shit back. You feel me? Round 2. So you wait for a setup. If there's no setup for the rest of the day, it's consolidating or it's in the middle of the levels, then it's choppy. I just leave it alone. Next day, please. They never mention how boring it is to really trade. You feel me? I wouldn't say boring because it's good. You always have something to do, but I mean, day trading itself is boring because you want to be rich. You feel me? You want to get rich really quick. You know, this is easy money. Not easy, but it's simple money. Raise or fund your accounts even more, or increase your quantity, increase your ticks. This is when the risk management comes into play. Like, you're trying to exceed an excessive amount of money into your account, thinking you're just about to become rich, and then boom, you just lose all that shit. That's how you really blow accounts. So you really have to become really bored with this shit up until, you know, you execute. This is your setup. Like, this is gonna work. You slowly increase your account, your portfolio, your capital, or whatever you want to refer to your brokerage as. You fund that account more and more to make more money. Of course, increasing your quantity makes you more money, or you could lose more money. Discipline comes into play whenever that happens. Risk management, sorry, that's both. They come hand in hand, honestly. So, babe, just all I'm saying is it's boring. Okay, it gets boring. It's something you really have to show up and attend to every single day, slowly but surely. Eventually you will get there, but it takes a few months or maybe a few years for some people. But honestly, the IQ, what are the IQ levels? A few years is really unnecessary. It's gonna be boring if you really want to grow and you want this to stabilize your life. Okay, cool. Right, let's really get into damn, what was I about to say? Fuck. Yo, Fiji water is so good, I'm telling you. How does it feel to be that bitch? So as I was saying, we're gonna get into how simple trading is. It's not easy at all. I'm ready for Monday. I need to trade tomorrow. It's Sunday, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so basically day traders, or what do you call those niggas? ICT intra. Oh, wait. I forgot what they call, but ICT traders, y'all, or whatever you want to call these pro traders, or just traders that try to sell your course, etc. Y'all, you do not have to watch a million different setups. You do not have to watch all of these people. I mean, it is a good idea. Like TJR, his boot camp thingy thing. It's cool to understand the abbreviations, the in and outs of trading, the names, the candlesticks, the indicators, and what they are useful for and liable for. But however, whenever you consume too much information, it really overwhelms you, and it gets to the point where you go into the market or you go into your brokerage confused as fuck because you don't even know where to start, and it's a lot. You feel me? So I highly recommend, because personally I just stopped watching hella people and I just got straight into it. You feel me? And as I said, that's why I blew a few accounts, and I feel like that was the reason it really set me up my financial success, because I actually went in and put in the work instead of watching other people. Usually throughout my life I watch other people's mistakes, but whenever you're trading, it really takes experience. It really takes pattern recognition and repetition. So yes, I'm just blowing accounts, losing, trading. Like at first it was easy, and then it got hard, and then easy to, so I just kept going. And as I said, pattern recognition and using the same setup every single time. Yeah, you do not have to spend hours watching videos. You don't have to spend years taking notes. Like, it's so unnecessary. It's like passing a class. It's easy. It shouldn't take that long at all. All you have to do is pay attention to certain things, and things that is in accordance with you and the way you move, and whatever you prefer to use, whatever indicators you prefer to use, whatever instrument you decide to trade, futures, options, etc., whichever, it doesn't matter. Don't watch all of these people. Just build your information, build upon your information, and with that information, use it to go about it in your own way. I guess we could say that. Do paper trading and take notes. What did I do today? What did I do wrong today? What did I do right today? Etc. Like, watching hella people in too many videos, it really overwhelms you, because everyone has a different strategy and everyone works differently. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, there's that. And I definitely had to learn that as well. Like, I'm like, nah, this is not gonna work. Like, these niggas be making it harder than it is, talking too much. Like, nah, just stick to your own shit, for real. This is gonna be the last thing. I'm not gonna do too much, you feel me? I just wanted to do this video for my future self, or just to make the video for people that want to trade, etc. Every day is not a trading day, you feel me? Of course, the market is open Monday through Friday, New York Eastern time, 9:30 to 4:30. Just because it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that does not mean you're gonna trade today or win a trade today, because some days the markets, the candles are choppy. Sometimes they're consolidating. You may make a few dollars or whatever, but if you really, like, if you're a real scalper or a real intraday trader, you know your setup is not going to prevail if the market is ass and choppy and consolidating and it's slow. The candles are really small. You feel me? There's no momentum going on within the market. So those days, you really have to use your discipline and just say, fuck this shit. Just fuck it for today, and I'm done for today, because this shit is not gonna work. You know, I'm just gonna have to say no to this trade. Like, you know, maybe observe the market for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, maybe an hour or two, I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'll do. I'll do like an hour or two. But after that, I'm just gonna be like, all right, fuck it. I'd rather not blow my account. I'd rather not gamble or waste my money. I'm just gonna protect my capital. I'm just gonna protect my trade. Protect my funded account, and we're just gonna wait until the next day. Or we can just wait for a perfect setup and take that little trade. But every day is not a trading day. Every day is not a day you should say, oh, let's jump into the market. I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's take this trade. And then you end up revenge trading, and then you end up losing or blowing your account. That's pretty much all I have to say for this video. I just wanted to make this shit for fun. It was very spontaneous, not gonna lie. Right now I'm currently scaling to 10K a month. That's where I'm not really posting. I'm not really doing much, because I have a big move coming soon, and I'm scaling my monthly income higher. So right now I'm just really focused, nigga. Straight to the source, straight to the verdict, whatever. Yeah. Thanks for watching the video. If you're an upcoming day trader, then never stop, because why not be on vacation and make a few thousand or a few $100s on vacation for like an hour or two, close your laptop and go back to having fun. Let's be real, who wouldn't want that job or position or self-employment status, etc., whatever you want to refer to it as. But actually, it's not meant for everybody. As I said, it's not for the weak. So if you're a weak or a weak bitch, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, I will see y'all later, and thanks for watching.